Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're having an amazing day and welcome to another video. Now, today I want to make this video for helping you set up direct response ads. And there's a lot of information out there. Dennis, what is direct response? What does it mean? I will cover all of that. And also I will give you an A/B between what is direct response ads versus value-driven funnels. And just so you know, we run both of them. Combined between both funnels, we are getting around 150 to 200 appointments a month. And if you stick until the end, I will show you exactly how our inbound setter is treating those leads, how we make sure that even with direct response, we warm them up enough so that they are up and ready for that call, and at least 80% plus of them show up, which is one of the biggest handicaps of direct response approach. Okay. So before we dive into it, for those who don't know me, my name is Dennis Rhomays. I'm the owner and founder of AlphaTrend.io. We are a coaching and consulting business. And what we do is we help online agencies, coaches, and consultants solve client acquisition. We do that by helping them get predictable appointments, closing them, and of course, by default, making a lot of money along the way. Now, without further ado, and before I jump here into our flow chart, I want to give you a quick breakdown or a quick comparison between what is direct response type of funnel and a value-driven funnel, right? Because we run both, and that's what enables us to get the best results out of everything. Now, for direct response, you need to have pretty much a very, very good smashing offer that get people attention. And this usually caters the 1 to 3% of your audience that's already problem aware and solution aware. Okay, you give them a solution for their pain and a solution that usually they already are aware of. So it's pretty much just a no-brainer offer. They book right away. It's like a direct booking type of ad. This will give you a lot of advantages when it comes to booking calls, but more complexity on the back end to make sure that they show up, they are ready, they are warm, and they are committed. On the other hand, value-driven funnels is all that webinar style. You have the VSL style, the more traditional ones where you send people to a landing page or to some sort of type of resource where you can nurture them. And then if they feel, this is the right thing for me, they click on it, book a call, and then they are ready to go. Of course, these calls are more expensive. Now, usually they are more expensive because they made a more informed decision before booking the call. So even though today I'm going to focus on the inbound direct response approach, I want you to keep in mind that there are a couple of things you need in place to make this work. Okay. And let's start diving into it. Now, let me just minimize myself a little bit. Here we go. Okay. So cool. Now, direct response, you can do this on platforms, you can do this on TikTok, you can do this on Meta, Instagram, Facebook, only on Instagram if you want. And we found out that the best results is when we use Meta, both Instagram and Facebook. Now, as a pro tip, you don't want to run this on every single placement. We run ours only on stories and reels. We don't run direct response ads on the profile placements. Why? Just because after spending like over 50K on ads, we noticed, hey, we are getting the best returns on investment from these placements. Let's optimize for those, and we actually get more bang for our buck. So, and here's the first question that everyone asks me, Dennis, should I run this towards a landing page, an opt-in page, or should I just use Meta Instant Form? What's the best way? We A/B tested this, and for direct response ads, where all you want is them to book an appointment, instant forms. For lead magnets, landing pages. At least this is our results, so take this with a grain of salt. It's not like written in any book. This is what worked for us. Give it a try. If it serves you as well, awesome. So the whole idea is for them to, one, opt in, so we get their name, email, and phone number. That's it. Only these 3 fields. That's all we need. So the less questions you add, the cheaper cost per lead you get. And now you have an engaged lead. So you have someone you can contact and that showed interest in what you have to offer. So that's why it's so important that your offer is simple, yet super effective. So you need to have your offer stated like no confusion, make it as simple as possible. Okay. Send them to a opt-in lead. instant form, and then the last button, like one day by the end of the instant form, you have a button where you can add like visit a website or anything of that sort. You can just click, and then what happens if they click, you send them to an external website, usually a landing page. Now you have two options here, and we A/B tested both of them as well. One is you send them to a landing page with a VSL, and underneath you have calendar, right? Like a Calendly link. Or number two, you just paste your Calendly link right away and they go directly to the calendar. If you want to decrease the cost per appointment, directly to Calendly. Don't even think twice. If you want to increase the quality, just create on GHL or on ClickFunnels, a cool landing page, VSL, headline should be the same headline that you have on your ad on Meta, and also on your opt-in form, headline, video, and then underneath a button that scrolls down to your Calendly page. An extra step that will increase lead quality or appointment quality. So Calendly page, and then here's the kicker. And this changed everything for us. After they book a call on Calendly, you have an option to, instead of them seeing just a confirmation page or confirmation message, you can redirect them to an external landing page. And what we do is we redirect them to an external landing page so that they can, on that landing page, we have like a thank you video. Thank you for booking a call. We break down our offer. And also underneath, they have access to our YouTube content, case studies, testimonials, or everything, so that we help them get ready for the call. Okay. So let me just give you here a quick break. And this is the high level view of a direct response ad. Now, what's the problem with it? Every single client that join our acquisition program and that we help launch these type of ads, they get appointments in less than 24 hours, really. And the thing is, the problem is not the appointment. It's super easy to get appointments. The difficult part is to get people to show up, people to be aware of your offer, and closing them. Because it's just a stranger that clicked on an ad and booked themselves into your calendar. What do you think that will happen if you just book them in, no touch points, no social proof, and you just expect them to show up? What will happen is we'll have full packed calendar with no people showing up to the calls. So how do we change this? How can you make sure that people show up? How can you make sure that people come in ready and also willing to make a decision, right? And I will share some sauce with you today, and you let me know in the comment section if you find this valuable, okay? So first thing is team, right? If you've been following me for a while, you know how an advocate I am for elite setters, and we have our own training process where we help appointment setters become like elite setters, which when they know exactly how to do SDR stuff, inbox, inbound, and outbound. So like one elite A member that knows how to do the whole process. And we leverage the same process for our own team, of course. And this is how we treat inbound. The moment someone opts in on an instant form, we connect that to, we use Go High Level as our main CRM. I can link below a snapshot with everything that we use so you can get it below. But we use Go High Level as our main CRM. The moment they add their name, phone, and email, we automated it through Zapier so that the lead is connected actually through Go High Level, so that we add the lead to the pipeline. We send a notification to our inbound setter, and we actually pull all the information, name, phone number, and email, plus what ad he came from, so that our setter knows where it came from, and we add it to the pipeline, right? And we wait 5 minutes, because we want to give him 5 minutes between opting in and booking a call, right? So after those 5 minutes, what happens is, whether they book the call or not, we engage a 30-day email nurturing sequence. No, we are not trying to do that like all traditional, like, hey, I noticed that you are interested in our ad, click here to book an appointment. No, nothing like that. The whole point is to nurture the audience. They already know that you are a possible solution for them. If they're booking a call, they don't need an email reminder for them to book. What they need is more content, more information to make a decision, right? A decision if they want to jump on a call. You don't want people to join on a call to get information. You want people to join on a call to make a decision. So we send a 30-day email nurturing sequence with lead magnets. We point them to our free Facebook community, also linked below. And at the end of the day, we want them to know more about us. Now, after that, if they don't book a call, our inbound elite setter calls the lead. And this is the framework that we use. We always double dial. That means that if a prospect doesn't pick up, we just call them right away. For example, if they use iPhones and they have their phone on silence, if someone calls twice, it will just disable the silence mode and will ring. And this is super useful. And we also send some text message and voicemail sometimes. But usually what we do is twice a day for the first and second day, and then 3 more attempts on the following days. So up to 5 days, and then we just abandon the lead if they don't react. So if they pick up, no, we mark them as abandoned, right? And if you upload our snapshot that I linked below, you will see what I mean. And then if we get them on a call and we have a script. If you want that script, comment below, I can send it your way. But a script pretty much, or framework, I'd rather say, where we ask all the information. Like, what's the current situation? What's the desired situation? How much revenue are they bringing in? What's stopping them? What are the pain points? Like, why is it important for them to get to that milestone? Right? So all these questions so that we know, okay, is it worth booking them in? If it is, we get them in, we book an appointment, and that automatically triggers a sequence. Okay. What happens here is, like, since they are not the ones booking themselves in, actually is our inbound elite setter doing it for them. They won't see the redirect page, right? They won't see the testimonials. They won't see our social proof, nothing. So what happens is we automatically initiate auto confirmation email and text message sequence. One, confirmation. Second one, 24 hours before the event. And third one, 2 hours before the event. And what we do is 2 hours before and 24 hours before, we send them resources so that they get more information about us. We want to make sure that they are warm and ready to pull the trigger if we have a solution for them, right? And this is pretty much, on a high level view, how direct response funnel works. Now, there are a lot more elements to it, and I don't want to make this like a 30-minute video. But the most important thing here is to realize everyone can make this first part work. Now, the secret sauce that no one talks about is how complex the other part is. Timing is key. Remember, speed is king. If you want to make this work, you need to have someone or yourself to react super quick the moment a lead is generated. Number 2, you need to have this landing page. You need to have resources to send them, because there's no point on you booking appointments, filling up your calendar, and not being able to close anyone, right? And the most important one, I can't stress enough. I really can't stress enough, which is you need to have an amazing ad. The ad is so important. The ad is what communicates what the prospect will see on the other end, right? So picture this. If you want to sell someone a 3K product or a 1.5K a month service, don't make it weird. Like, don't make the communication as, hey, learn how to do that. Now, if you tell someone learn how to do this, what will happen is they will click, but they are expecting information. They are not expecting to pay for something. A good example is one of our clients. He runs a YouTube agency, and also he coaches some people on how to start their own YouTube channel. And just changing from free to fixed monthly fee, the headline changed completely. One, the show up rate, and secondly, the quality of the meetings. So I hope you found this valuable. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. And again, if you want to know how we help online coaches and agencies like yourself get amazing results, get clients predictably, and scale to 50K and beyond, click the first link and I'll hook you up. Okay. See you in the next one. Peace out.